what's going on, y'all? T-Bob here.
And Jake as well.
And you're about to watch a little OTB LSU.
We're going to give you all the latest, greatest between LSU football, baseball, women's basketball, softball, and everything in between.
Bottom line, if you want to talk Tigers, keep it locked, subscribe, like it, and we hope you enjoy it. There seems to be a piece that has been written on quarterbacks. Where does Jayden Daniels fall in the mix here?
We got to get your ESPN Plus account.
I can't even. I pay for it, and it doesn't work. And I know I need to just get in touch with customer service because I've heard they can fix it, but it's very annoying.
Ooh, see, there's a lot of great information out there that I use on the daily on ESPN Plus.
No,
Not
it's
just
great.
The streaming part of it, but the articles as well.
They hide all their best stuff behind it, which you should. I mean, obviously, you want people to pay you for your work, right? But
Yeah.
Bill Connolly's always behind it.
Yeah.
Bill Barnwell's always behind it. Yeah, they're awesome.
Yeah, this article comes from Jordan Reed, and this is the 2024 NFL Draft Quarterback Class, top passers to know, the biggest questions and all of that. And so it has kind of tiers to it, and it's top names to know. It's the who's who. It's Caleb Williams. It's Drake May. Quinn Ewers being in this list, a little surprising, but NFL, as far as his arm strength, all of that, someone's going to fall in love with him. They're going to can he be the next Jay Cutler? Okay, so that doesn't surprise me that much. Michael Penix Jr. is there. J.J. McCarthy is up there. Bo Nix is up there. But then the second category, best of the rest, that's where you'll find Jayden Daniels. And this is in alphabetical order, so it's not like a ranking system. But in this category, Brennan Armstrong from NC State, Carson Beck from Georgia. You've got Dylan Gabriel from Oklahoma, Sam Hartman at Notre Dame, KJ Jefferson at Arkansas, Devin Leary at Kentucky, Riley Leonard at Duke, Joe Milton from Tennessee. You got Michael Pratt from Tulane.
Whoa.
You've got Spencer Rattler from South Carolina. You got Cam Rising from Utah, Will Rogers from Mississippi State. But you also see Jayden Daniels from LSU.
Yeah. Grayson McCall, anywhere on that list?
Yeah, Grayson McCall, Coastal Carolina's on that list.
Hell yeah. Wait, so this is not a Jayden Daniels point, so I apologize for steering the conversation away. J.J. McCarthy's got a lot to live up to.
Well,
this year,
that's
right?
kind of why I put it in here, because there's some quarterbacks that are in that top tier list that I don't think should be above Jayden Daniels. Remember, Jayden Daniels last year, before the NFL draft, before he decided if he was going to go to the draft or come back to LSU, he was ranked 7th on Mel Kiper's big board as far as quarterback prospects. So he was pretty high a year ago. Like when I see names, transitioning to the next level, J.J. McCarthy, Quinn Ewers, I've got question marks. Bo Nix. Can Bo Nix' game travel to the next level?
Yeah.
I'm not really sure. So when you look at Jayden Daniels, when you look at what he did a year ago, I'll be honest with you, I thought he would have a little bit more appreciation coming into this offseason. And there's some there, but it's like people are still not yet fully ready to just, okay, he's a guy. He deserves to be in this conversation. Like he's like on that edge. But I thought after what he did last year, and I know it wasn't for every single game. I know there was ebbs and flows. But when you look at that 3-week stretch of Ole Miss, Florida, and Alabama, he was playing as well as any quarterback out there.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's like, okay, if you're not a Jayden Daniels believer, I get why. Like, I understand all the reasons. That's fine. But I'm with you. I can't square the circle of how do you not believe in Daniels, but you do believe in Quinn Ewers? Or how do you not believe in Daniels, but you do believe in J.J. McCarthy? Like,
it's because, man, you know how it is, T. Someone's going to fall in love with the arm strength, and he can make all the throws.
Yeah,
he can have different
arm
angles and all. But that's great. Are you a good quarterback or not? Because people like to say, well, he's got this guy in him. He's got that guy in him. It's like, no, that guy won at a high level in college. That guy threw for 3,800 yards in college, right? You can have all those tools. But also, like if you continue to go down Quinn Ewers' body to his legs, it's terrible. His footwork's awful.
Yeah, and
he's got a lot still he's got left to do to be able to even think about being a pro.
And he's on as everything with Texas, go back to blue chip ratio. Remember, they've been Oklahoma, the only team, like they are markedly more talented than every other team in the Big 12. Like he should be uber successful because he's on an uneven playing field, a literal uneven playing field. He can't make it happen then. What, you think he's going to magically make it happen on Sundays? Like, that seems crazy to me. He was good for a half against Alabama. I guess he was probably, Oklahoma they absolutely steamrolled him. But I can't get the Quinn Ewers TCU game out of my mind. And maybe it's unfair to just use like the worst game as the example, but he just looked so hapless in that game. And Texas defense was whooping TCU's ass. Like Texas, absolutely. Like if Quinn Ewers was all that, they should have won that game, and yet they. So I don't know. I'm not really a Quinn Ewers believer until I see it. He was awesome for that half against Alabama before he got hurt, And if that's who he can be year round, then yes, all this is true. But I'm going to wait till he proves it, till I give him that benefit of the doubt.
J.J. McCarthy, you mentioned him as well. He's kind of in that list. He, from what he was the year before to what he is now, a completely different quarterback, but there's still a lot of growth. I mean, remember, he had big moments in that TCU game, but he also threw it to TCU a lot.
Yeah.
And that was the difference in that game, them getting the pick six and really changed because it felt like Michigan had this wave of a comeback, and then he'd throw another one. And that was really the difference in that game. And so there's still a lot that you want to see from a J.J. McCarthy as well.
And it's like I liked his play against Ohio State, but it wasn't the toughest. You know, right? It was more like, oh, your receiver's open by 20 yards. Just like hit him. Like put it in the area, and he's going to score a touchdown. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Football season, baby. Less than 100 days away. Wow, Jake. What incredible takes.
I mean, those guys, they're just the best.
I think so. And if you think so, again, hit the like button, subscribe, ring the bell so you get notifications when we post every single day here on OTB LSU.